Hi. Well, today was my official last day of school. So, it's time to explain many things, okay? So, I do not want to recap. Like, the short summary wise, I actually want to get into the nitty gritty and everything. So, yeah. But to put it short, I passed school. Yeah, of course. That's how I am. That's how I am. Anyway, so what happened was I the greatest thing that ever happened. I'm gonna get to that after I explain everything. But yeah, I'm happy that I went to school this time. I was initially not gonna go. Like the opposition, man, I changed a lot, but that really got to me a lot, and I still went to school. My sister took me to school. That's why you can hear it. You can just shut the fuck up. Anyway, yeah, she quiet down. But anyway, so it all started, um, in let's say the last 2 weeks of school. Like we had 2 weeks of school left. So finals were coming up. I took my EOC. Oh, let's get into that. So I took my EOC. Okay, EOC and American Lit, English, and Social Studies, U.S. History. I did them too. And okay, first I took, um, oh yeah, it was my American Lit EOC. That essay, I did bad on it. I did good, but then I was pissed. I got let my feelings get to me. But I don't want to get into that because I explained it in a different recording, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, then I took my U.S. History EOC. I was super confident in that EOC because I knew a lot of shit. Now the grades of the EOC came in. I was happy that they did. I got a 69 on my well lit. No. American Lit EOC. I expected to do worse. Now my U.S. History EOC. I got an 82. I was surprised because I don't think I've ever passed an EOC before. I don't think I did. I know I didn't pass my biology EOC back in freshman year. Not even fucking math. That's just impossible. But anyway, as soon as my U.S. History EOC was reviewed, my score of that was revealed, guys, I was super, ooper duper happy to know that. Because, like, that is a major standardized test. And it weighs a lot of your grade. So my final grade in that class is a 90. Yeah, 90. And when that 69 of my American Lit grade was put in, that shit was what was that? What did that transform my grade into? My grade was a 77. Now I was glad that I didn't fail because like the EOC is sometimes not a joke, but it depends on what grade you had before to when they put it in, and then what your grade is. Wait, different wall, different paint, different paint. I was upset how my grade was a 77 because I was practically there of having an 80 in American Lit. Like that was the only class that I needed to have a B in for me to say, okay, I got A's and B's. I like last year, how it was? Not even kidding. I even said it last year, about a year from now. I said that I don't think I said every grade that I got, but shortly I had all A's, not one B. I think I had about 300s. Like I had all fucking A's. All A's, man. And guess what my grade, and surprisingly in American Lit, I think it was World Lit last year, I had 100. That is fucking crazy. And all I do is the work. I had a 79 in geometry. That was the only class That was my only class with the lowest grade. Everything else was an A, A minus, A plus, just A. That's all it was. And I was pissed off how my grade was a 79. And yeah, I was super upset. But I didn't give a fuck. Because then I said, you know, it's a B. Because I put the effort, it's a fucking B. And then I'm like, I'm going to try hard. And in junior year, and I'm done with my junior year. I'm a senior now, technically, because I'm done with 11th grade. Anyway, so when school was about to end, I was still studying about my fucking American Lit grade, because it was like I think it was like a 78. You know, yeah, I was pissed off. I didn't care about anything else. I was pissed off. Last week, I got last Wednesday, so May 14th, 2025, I'm in the Gerald OTC program, and I got like an honor roll, like a ribbon, or if you will, that acknowledges that I had A's and B's. Now, there was like an AP honor roll ceremony thing that was happening, and I wasn't in it, but then I got that, and I'm like, wow, because like I didn't keep the A and B for so long. I think that was like my mid-year grade in America. Look, I'm gonna tell you, it was basically American Lit. That's the thing. That was the only thing. It was just about American Lit. It was not about any other class. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't even care about math. Math, I had an 82 in that shit. Had a fucking B minus. I didn't even give a fuck. It was just American Lit. That was the problem. So, eventually, I was making effort. I was going to try more mode. I won't say try hard. Well, yeah, when you go to try hard, there's not really much over that, because, you know, it's about, well, yeah, try master's like abilities and everything, exercising all of them. So, eventually, I do assignments just to get my grade up, and my grade was like a 79. Now, I was fucking pissed because my grade was not like she was not putting in the grade, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go to school Monday, and it was this Monday too. It was like May 19th. I did go to school that Monday, but then I got checked out because I was like, I just needed to see about 5th period, and that was it. So here's the thing. I didn't go to school Tuesday because there was no point of going Tuesday. Regretted it a little bit because I want to say goodbye to some people, but they don't. Well, yeah, because some people aren't coming back, but why give a fuck? Anyway, so Wednesday, today is Wednesday. I was initially gonna go to school because my 5th period teacher said something about this email, that email, like what? I don't fucking know what it was. But she was like a printout and everything. And it was about, yeah, and I did go to school today at 5th period. That was the only reason. I did oppose it. I almost did not go to fucking school, but my sister took me today. So, yeah. What happened was, I did not, I did go to 5th period, and when I was there, turns out the thing with the printing thing, it was about, the EOC score, you know, where I messed up at, where I did good at, and everything, and so far, I did terrible on that, like when it delves into everything, but my score was a 69, like, that was impressive, because I didn't think I was gonna make that, and I'm like, that's better than nothing, whatever, and everything. Now, when that was the case of the whole time, I was pissed off. I'm like, yeah. Now, she put the grade, like, we had to do this whole book thing, and it was like a package. She said that was the final. Find that to be fucking stupid, because why do we got finals in music class? But that didn't matter, because at least I brought my grade up. Now, when she put everything in that packet in, it was a book called A Raisin in the Sun. It was like a package. She graded the pages, but she put them in like one big grade, and that didn't really do shit. That only raised my grade up to a 79.47. I was pissed the fuck off, bud. You not know how upset I was? Anyway. So, I begged her. I begged my teacher. I don't like to beg. It sounds embarrassing, but no. I asked her if there's anything I can do to raise my grade up. She was like, no, 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 no. But she said that she'll see what she can do. So she went back to everything that, like, she graded the rest of every single thing we had. Every single thing we had to do. Put in missing shit. Some shit she didn't grade, like, just credited me for. That was all she could do. Now, eventually, my grade went up from a 79.47 to a 79.50, and there's nothing else she can do, period. Like, this is the end permadeath type shit, Dungeon Nightmares type shit. Now, I told her that it's super clutch, because I just need to get to a .50 to get to it being an 80, okay? Being rounded up to an 80, and then bam, it's an 80. Yeah, I just said that. Because I was like 0.3 points away, and what was it? Now, when it was it went to a .55, 79.55. That's my current grade now, which is calculated as an 80, a B minus 8, and a 0. Now, when I saw that, I was relieved. I was happy. I'm like, okay, thank you. I came here for something. Okay, it's not a waste of time. I was happy to see that. I'm like, finally, now I can just say that I got an A and a B. I wasn't like overreacting, like, play the calm. I'm like, okay, finally, I'm relieved. Like, I was more focused on the feeling of being relieved for that I came there for something and not nothing. I wanted to get checked out, but then I was like, no, man, I'm just like, I didn't want to go. I was like, you know what? Let's not be here for a means to an end. Let's be here because we need to enjoy it. Like, this is literally the last day, because tomorrow I'm not going to school because there's no point, and they're not counting attendance. And I got a paper from one of my 7th period teachers. We got 2 teachers. He had to sign a thing. I had him sign a thing, saying, like, notifying the parent that we don't got to go to school. Did everything, and now we don't got to go to school. Period. So anyway, yeah. I took my final. That packet was the final, but that didn't raise my grade up to an 80. That did raise my grade. What raised my grade up was when she put the rest of stuff in, because as I said, I was only 0.47 points, no, 3 points away. Basically need, like, 3 plus 7 equals 10, so 47 plus 3 equals 50. I just needed it to get there, and I knew, like, just she had to put one more thing in, and that was it. And that raised my grade up to an 80. So technically now I have A's and B's. Now, I don't have a lot of A's, like, in terms of, like, how it was last year where I had every single A, which is that 1 C. No, I got some A's and B's. Like, I got a B in math, algebra, advanced algebra, but that's fine because that's just advanced algebra. That's actually impressive because I think last year, freshman year algebra, I think I had a 70 something or an 80 something. I don't know if it was the ESC, but you don't put it in the grades like that, and that's probably a good thing. Yeah, you don't see the board no more. So anyway, summertime. It was supposed to be first day of summer yesterday. The first day of summer begins tomorrow. And now I'm just trying to figure out everything that I want to do for summer, and that's it. That's all I want to do. And I'm glad that I passed with A's and B's. I should like you. One may say you need to celebrate. I want to go to Dollar Tree and give me some freaking snacks and celebrate and just not do shit. I just want to do that. But yeah, I waited till the right time to record this video because like something, I guess something told me not to make a video like this because I knew that my last day wasn't going to be yesterday. No, it wasn't going to be Monday. I did say that, but no, I had to get my grade to that. But hey, even if I didn't get an 80 in in uh in American Lit, I still got that certificate up there on my wall by my clock, that acknowledges such a thing. And yeah, and that's why I'm gonna be in that class this year. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye. I broke then. What?